So today I'm getting off 20 minutes late. I'm gonna try to do this as I'm driving home because I'm too tired to wait. So you're gonna have to watch me drive. Anyways, and today sucked, and it didn't need to suck ass.
Turn right after McDonald's on the right onto Troop Avenue.
So anyways, the reason it sucked was because about 20 new nurses came
left onto Halsey Street.
to the unit today. They were all travelers and needed to be oriented. So guess who got to orient people? The traveler. So I had 4 people. At one time I had 5 people that I was orienting. 3 total, and then 4 at one point.
Turn left onto Halsey Street.
Which would not have been that bad, except for I had 6 patients at the time, and one of them was an ICU patient.
For a half mile.
So that really sucked because she was on 2 different drips that I had to titrate and pay attention to vitals. So needless to say, that woman did not get the type of care that I would have given to her. And then the charge nurse at one point took that patient away from me without telling me. So I don't know who that patient went to, and didn't end up giving report to that patient, to that nurse. And so I don't even know what happened to that patient. That's how disorganized it was today. So we ended up getting another ICU patient at the end, who was already trached and on the vent, and she actually came in with respiratory issues. She was very tachypnic, meaning she was breathing really fast, and she's gonna die. She's not gonna survive. At least I'd be surprised if she survived. She's already got comorbidities, and she's 37. So yeah. Anyways, but even that, trying to deal with that was also a giant shit show, because there was an ER physician, but then there was an ER resident, and the ER resident wasn't paying attention to anything that the patient was doing. He just was all focused on what kind of tasks he could do, which of course just pissed me off, because it's not just about tasks. You know, you got to look at your whole patient, not just the, parts that you're going to, play with. Fuck. Anyways, and of course, since it was another giant shit show at night shift, there was another 20 nurses that came on, and I was supposed to give a report to some other nurse, and that nurse never showed up. So then they had to rearrange everybody, and I gave report to somebody else late, and I gave him a pretty short rundown. This is what you got, and this is what you need to do. He was gracious enough with me, so that was nice, but who knows who he's going to orient, because there was another 20 that came on and only 3 or 4 regular staff. So that was fun. I don't know which day felt worse. This is thankfully my last, but I only have 1 day off to be with my wife. I get to see her when I go home, or when I go back to the hotel, I should say. And then we get 1 day off, and then I'm right back at it. So that's lovely. And on for another 5. I know I signed up for this, so I shouldn't be complaining.
Turn right onto Bedford Avenue.
And you're going to just come right along with me on this. So, yeah. So this does not feel right. This doesn't feel like any kind of good nursing I have ever done in my past. This feels like shit.
Turn right onto Bedford Avenue.
And I understand that this is, just it, because it's so busy there, but the end of my shift didn't need to be that busy. It really didn't. There was not that many patients that I had, and they were not difficult. Even the one ICU patient, she truly wasn't that difficult. Could have dealt with her. What was more bothersome is that, of course, my orientees, which I was fine with, wanted to leave, so it left me sitting there waiting, and the charge, both day shift and night shift charge, didn't know what to do about giving my patients up. So I said to them finally, I said, you guys need to figure this out. Either take my patients or, figure out who's going to take them. And of course they wouldn't take them. So she figured it out, took the triage nurse out, and the triage nurse took a report for me. He was very gracious, but the charge nurses, and I get, they're all really stressed, and now that they finally get the help that they needed, although they needed this probably a month ago, they don't quite know what to do with all these people. So, it's left to whoever. And I even said that to the night shift charge. I said, it's kind of funny that I'm giving an orientation. She goes, well,
on Bedford Avenue
she goes, well,
miles.
You are a nurse and nursing is nursing. And I said, I agree with that, but I'm trying to show them this. No, I'm not trying to show them nursing. And I said, I barely know this place. And she goes, well, you know it better than anybody here. So, which is true. I mean, there's very few real staff or regular staff. So there you have it. I hate this type of nursing, though. I hate this chaos. And I know this is what I signed up for, but I'm going to tell you all, this is chaos. And I feel bad for these nurses. Like they'd been dealing with this since, day one, and they had no help. No help. And I didn't have as many patients as they had, but I felt that chaos today, even though it was not even patients, it was nurses. And I know I'm probably crying because I'm tired, and I'm sorry, but this is it. This is me being tired and frustrated that I couldn't give the care that I want to give, and I walk out of there late and just give it a half-ass report. I gotta find my way. The last 2 days were a little bit better because I could organize myself and do the type of nursing that I like to do and try to give the care that I like to give. Maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know, but this is real. This is me. I know all my patients were alive when I left, and that's what matters. And these patients that come in, they're all yelling and asking for help, and nobody's going to helping them because, they're all encephalopathic, meaning they don't know what they're doing, they don't know where they're at, nothing. Their brains aren't working right, and nobody's sedating them. And you hear it all day, all shift. You hear them crying out, saying, help me, let me go home. Because they don't know where they're at. And you can't do anything, and you can't console them. And there's so many alarms going off, and there's so much noise, and you can't get a break. You can't shut it off because nobody pays attention to their goddamn alarms. And you try to take care of your patients. You try to hold their hands and tell them it's going to be okay, but you don't know. You don't know. This fucking sucks. Don't for a second think it's not going to happen in your area. It's coming. Anyways, I probably should focus on the road instead of this stupid thing. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for going along with me. I'll see y'all in a couple days because I'm not going to do this tomorrow. All right, bye.